And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. And he's there to get it away. That's a throw. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Out of play for a throw. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And it's gone back to the keeper. It looks a good ball through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Pinches it off him. Passes short and sharp. Chance for the header! And he gets rid in a hurry. Indonesia have it back and can go again. Chance to shoot now! And he stands tall, impenetrable. And he's searching, he's had a shot! And he's done it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. This is the time you need that pace.
That's really well cleared. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Indonesia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
That's been cut out, well played. He's had a hit! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction...
That was a given, it always was.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him...
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Some really good ball movement. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
There will be one more.
And the shot! He scores! And they get themselves in front!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it by a very tasty combination.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead. There's the whistle for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. From both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Indonesia have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That's a lovely, neat pass. Speculative strike.
North Korea really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
It could be in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, sweet feet. There's the hit!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now that's well seen too.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking tidy in possession here. Shot a goal! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. North Korea showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That is good strength. He's under a lot of pressure there. And here's the chance to counter. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Decent hit! Really well taken.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Not mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Substitutions taking place.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, without doubt, that's given the coach food for thought. Does he settle for extra time or try to go for a winner before then? Decision time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Up he goes! Sticks it away! And the comeback is complete! Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that could set him on his way. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's not going to reach.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And he's picked out the run. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. That's that, the end. Pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the game plan, a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative